My name is Dom Sigalas and I'm here today at Gear4music checking out our new synthesizers, the Yamaha MODX. The most important element for an instrument is the sound. We have two synth engines inside this instrument. We have the FMX engine, which is like a fully fledged FM synthesizer with 8 operators and incredible amount of control, so you can control the engine in real time. But we of course have the AWM2 engine, which allows you to create those amazing analog sounds, and you also get access to, acoustic sounds, pianos, Rhodes, guitars, strings. And these two engines can come together and create some amazing evolving sounds. A key element for the MODX is that we have a big amount of polyphony, so we have 192 notes of polyphony in total. So that means you can create layered sounds, stacked sounds together, use a super knob to blend between sounds, introduce new elements, so the sounds are not static anymore. You get like a very, very nice color for every patch, which is extremely important. The MODX is an expandable system. First of all, we have flash memory built in. So 1 gig of flash memory, basically you can load libraries from yamahamusicsoft.com. They are free, so there are quite a few libraries that are free, like the CS80 library that we have the Bosendorfer library, quite a few libraries, and there are quite a few commercial libraries that you can buy. Plus, you can load your own sounds into the instrument. So you can load your own waveforms, create your own sounds, you have your own voice basically through the MODX. Another important thing is that we also have SoundMondo, so you can go to our online community. It's like a social media network for the MODX users. You can also get inspirations by other users, sound designers. There's some really amazing stuff on SoundMondo. So if you have a MODX, you really have to check it out. And it's free. What separates the MODX from other synthesizers is that we have an incredible amount of DSP effects. So you get, of course, your reverbs, your choruses, your phasers, but you also get some really, really amazing distortions. You get like some really creative effects like the spiralizer. There are some slicer effects, compressors, VCM effects that really emulate analog hardware and they sound really amazing. And all these effects can be used for up to 12 parts simultaneously, which is a lot of DSP power. Another very convenient feature on the MODX is that we have an A to D input. So basically, you have a stereo input in the back and you can plug in guitar, a microphone, and process everything through the effects. You can probably plug in like a synthesizer, maybe an analog synth that doesn't have effects, and basically use the MODX as a pedal board, which is pretty cool. You can use it pretty much in any way you want. A very cool feature for music producers and live performers is the Sidechain feature. What it does is basically it allows you to have a sound control another sound and basically control compression, volume, filters. And this can work with internal sounds, so you can have a kick drum that comes from the MODX and sidechain a pad, probably, that also comes from the MODX, or it can work with external sounds, so you can get like a feed from your drummer or a drum loop or some audio from a turntable, and this will sidechain your sound. It's pretty cool. The MODX can also be the centerpiece of any music studio, as it's an audio interface as well. You have a 2-in, 10-out audio interface, and it can also work as an audio interface for your iPad or your iPhone. So lots of possibilities over there. Another unique thing for the MODX is the rhythm pattern button. So basically it's a dedicated button that what allows you to do is you have a great sound and you're very happy with it, and you just want to try it with a groove, you know, with a drum loop or something like this. Just press the rhythm pattern button, select a pattern and a drum kit, and you're good to go. But the coolest thing for me is that you can also activate the envelope follower with just a flick of a button, so you can immediately assign the drum loop to become like a controller for your volume, your filters, your pitch. It's a very, very cool feature and opens a lot of possibilities for the sound. Of course, one of the most powerful things on the MODX is the super knob, and that's a very, very powerful controller. What it allows you to do is basically you can assign it to control multiple parameters at once, up to 128 parameters. That's a lot of power. You can have it control your filters, your envelopes, your effects, your anything you want basically in the instrument. The pitch, you can change the operator levels. And the great thing is that when you're playing live, you don't want to move all these different sliders and knobs sometimes. You just want to have something that's suitable for this sound, and the super knob can do all of this for you. It's completely customizable. It's not fixed for any preset. You can have it do whatever you want it to do. The auto beat sync, for example, this is a feature that is great when you're playing live. Because basically what it allows you to do is you can get the feed from your drummer, loop, whatever you want, and basically the MODX is going to be synchronized with that loop. Basically, if your drummer decides to change the tempo at some point, the MODX will follow your drummer. So you're always going to be in sync. You don't want to use a click track because the MODX will do everything for you. Feature is that it's very light. You know, we have 3 models. We have the MODX 6 that has 61 keys. It's very compact. It can fit in any, studio next to like an analog synth or something like this. It's very, very portable. It's super light. Then we have the MODX 7 that gives you a little bit more range, 76 keys. This is great for people that want to have, a little bit more, room to play. If you're a keyboard player or if you're an organ player, you appreciate the extended range. And of course we have the MODX 8 that has fully weighted keyboard. Pianists are going to appreciate this. People that want this tactile feeling, the heavier keys. That's my personal preference, for example. And all 3 models are very light. And last but not least, it's a very affordable synthesizer for what it does. At the end of the day, the MODX is a very fun instrument to use. You have everything. You have your FM synthesizer in there. You have your AWM2 synth that allows you to have all these great acoustic sounds if you need them. And it's very portable, it's very affordable. And the most important thing for me is that it invites you to be creative, have your own voice, create your own sounds. And I think this is an invaluable tool for any producer or player.